closer look at tourism, Local 3's John Truitt shows us the people and communities who rely on weather-based business.
We all know it was a mild winter, and maybe mild is an understatement. Anything dependent on cold weather, and especially snowfall, suffered a great deal this winter. For those in the winter tourism industry, it was devastating.
This is what I've wanted to do, and it's really slapping me in the face right now.
Jerry DeVries dreamed of owning a rustic, deep woods resort all his life. And that dream came true when he and his wife Kelly opened All Seasons Cabins and the area's only general store in Steuben. Jerry describes last winter like this.
What winter? Yeah. That's my words. There was none. We would get 6 inches of snow and it would melt, and then we'd get another 6 inches and it would melt, and we couldn't get a base. We couldn't get anything to use for sporting goods, snowmobiling, etc. Everybody called and canceled, and there was, nothing. I can't hold it against them. They can't come up here and do what they want to do. I wouldn't want to come up here either.
Jerry stocked his general store for what he believed would be a very busy winter. And with no customers, much of his merchandise had to be thrown out.
Kind of struggling right now with the idea of how we're going to stock the store and replace everything that expired, because there was no one here for all that time. So we had to throw all that stuff away or donate it, and now we have no money in our bank account left because we've sucked at 6 months for anybody. 6 months with no income. My emergency fund is wiped out. So we're struggling with all that to figure out what we're going to do next.
Over in Seney, things were no better. Mark Schooley, owner of the Fox River Motel, had to break the bad news to his guests, who believed snow was an absolute sure thing in Seney.
I had the same guy calling me once every Monday. Give me good news, give me something. Is there any more? And I'm just like, I wish I could. There's just nothing.
During a normal winter, snowmobiles outnumber cars in this tiny village. Mark once asked a trail monitor to count the sleds in a 50-mile radius.
On a Wednesday, he went here to the bear trap. He called me at the bear trap and counted 856 sleds.
In Curtis, a perennial winter playground, Mike Soder, owner of Curtis Fish and Hunt, recounts business for his snowmobile rentals last winter.
This year they were down 95%. I guess you can't say it was complete washout, but there wasn't much there. The winter, that never started, and it affected everybody. I don't care what business you're in, it definitely was not good for rentals or just trying to get out ice fishing.
And then there's Munising, the self-proclaimed snowmobile capital of the Midwest. Munising brags about their abundant snowfall, seeing an average of 230 inches of snow per season, along 330 miles of groomed trails, none of which was realized this season. Corey Ann Searley, executive director of the Munising Visitors Bureau, admits it was a rough winter for everyone, not just those aboard snowmobiles.
Your front desk clerks, your housekeepers, your baristas, your waitresses for the restaurants that did not open or saw no business, and those people are surviving on tips, and they're not getting that money in.
Although economically the picture looked grim for many businesses, the overall attitude is one of optimism. For many involved with the winter economy, Mother Nature is a harsh partner, but one with many faces and many moods.
We're from the UP. We are tough and we will be fine. It was a rough winter, but it is the worst, but it's not the first bad winter. And people here are smart, they budget well. I think that everyone in the Munising area will be fine. We will weather this and we will be here next year.
Corey Ann also points to the immense potential of what's hoped to be a successful summer season. In Munising, John Truitt, Local 3 News.
After